Look at me.
你
Look
要不要把头发弄一下，中间都分开了。
Wait, this is my face.
Wow, scary. Oh my God. Okay, so let's take a look at, can you be normal?
Okay, I'll be normal.
Okay, so now today we're going to focus on another AMC8 questions, okay? So let's just see how I can find this question first. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. I think this one's 2017 or 2018. It's number 21 questions, okay? So first of all, Pemmin, can you read the question for me, please?
Suppose A, B, and C are non-zero real numbers, and A plus B plus C equals to 0. What is the possible values for A over, how do you call that?
Absolute value.
Absolute value. A plus B over absolute value. B plus C over absolute value. C plus ABC over absolute value. ABC.
Okay, so if we take a look at this one, Pimpin, how you are going to do this?
A plus B plus C equals 0. So let's.
But we know A, this is very important, okay?
Yes.
So when we read questions, so one by one, A, B, C are non-zero real number. So we should translate them to A equals not equals 0, B is not 0,
not equals to 0.
C is not equals to 0, but A plus B plus C
plus
equals
C
0.
equals to 0.
Okay, so now,
Yeah.
what is next? So we want to find out A over A absolute value,
Yeah.
plus B over B absolute value, plus C over C absolute value, plus A, B, C over A, B, C absolute value, right? Okay, so there's a very important thing here is, do you understand what is absolute value?
Yes.
Absolute value is what?
So like if we have A equals -1, so -1 absolute value is just 1.
Absolute value is actually talking about a distance, okay? So that's why absolute value can never be negative. Okay, because distance is always a positive number.
Positive, yeah, it can't be negative.
Okay, so if you have -1, why it is called a distance? Because absolute value is talking about a number and 0, the distance between this number to the 0. 0 we call the original point, right? Origin point. 也就是说 absolute value is talking about something, this number, -1,
yeah,
to the 0's distance. So that's why the distance is always 1.
1.
If you have 25, so 25 to 0 is the absolute value of 25, okay?
Yeah.
So now, this question is not actually talking about calculation. This question is talking about what? Talking about if A is bigger than 0, then A divided by absolute value A equals what? Equals 1.
Equals 1.
If A is smaller than 0,
it's -1.
This one is A divided by A absolute value is -1, right? So absolutely value, we need to discuss the absolute value, so the negativity of A and B and C, right?
Yeah.
But we have A plus B plus C equals 0. So that means what? A equals A plus B equals what?
Equals
negative C. Okay, and we can also have what? If A is negative, so B is also negative, C must be what?
Positive.
P must be positive. So A smaller than 0, B smaller than 0, C must be bigger than 0. Okay, yeah. So this is a situation 1. Okay, so let's take a look at situation 1. If A is smaller than 0, A over A absolute value equals -1. B over B absolute value equals -1.
Plus
C
1, which is
plus 1. So let's take a look at the last one. So A times B times C is positive or negative?
Positive, positive.
Okay, so this is plus 1. So the answer is 0. Okay, so maybe some people think, you never know, right? So maybe there's another one. So if A is smaller than 0, B bigger than 0, and C is smaller than 0.
But Isn't
It's the same thing, right?
isn't
Because
that the same thing?
very good. Because the same thing. Only 1 is bigger than 0, 2 is smaller than 0.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's the
but
same
if we
thing.
have all of them are, is it possible all of them bigger than 0? No,
No.
because plus all together equals 0 and none of them are equal
Yeah.
0.
And
And
it's
is
not
it
possible that
possible A is smaller than 0 and B is bigger than 0? C is bigger than 0.
no.
Let's take a look at this one. Yes, you can. A
Oh
is,
yeah, because A could be like -2 and
yeah,
B could be 1 and C could be 1.
yes. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So if A is smaller than 0, the first one is -1.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one will be positive and
Again,
positive.
the next one will be positive.
How
The
about the
next one
fourth
will
one?
be -1.
Because A is smaller than 0.
Yeah.
So this, the numerator will be negative.
Yeah.
So
And
this
then
one
this
is
will be
positive.
positive.
So it's -1 plus 1 plus 1 minus
1
1.
minus 1, which
Again,
is
it
still
is
0.
still 0. Okay, so that's why this answer is A.
Mhm.
But let me tell you, Pei, if
Yeah.
you are doing this question, you can save a lot of time by, if one of the situation is 0,
0, and then you can just look at the that.
对啊，它就只能是0啊。那我这边好像少写了一个，还有 D 还有 E 啊。D 里面应该有0、负1 ，OK？E 呢是等于0和1，OK？ So I
Oh.
didn't write it this time, okay? So we have to go through
And you need to keep
every.
on going through.
Okay, so I hope you understand today's class and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so that's it for today's class and I'm gonna see each other tomorrow. Bye bye.